Okay, in this problem we're going to solve to find an optimal solution using the sliding line method as opposed to the corner point method. So the problem is involving selling rabbits and hares. So I can sell a number of rabbits X for $3 each and a number of hares Y for $5 each. I cannot sell more than 8. Which numbers of each will maximize my profit? That's a question. So the objective function for the situation is z equals 3 times x plus 5 times y. So what that means is the amount of money I earn is equal to $3 times every rabbit plus $5 times every hare. And the constraints can be written as follows. So if we just think about the constraints here, we've got cannot sell more than 8. That's expressed here. We've also got the constraint here, which means that x must be positive, because you can't sell a negative number of rabbits, and also y must be positive as well. And the last one here is saying 3x plus 5y is less than or equal to 30. So what that's telling us is that the maximum profit, the maximum earnings, is 30. Alright, so that's another constraint that's been added to the problem. So we're going to plot these onto CAS, and we're going to find out what the best possible solution is for this problem. So open up your CAS and go to graphs mode, press delete to get rid of this, and select relation instead. So this allows you to type in any relation. So we're going to type all of ours in now, and we're going to flip the sign. So instead of saying less than or equal to 8 here, I'm going to write greater than or equal to 8. And if you know from my other videos, this means that it will highlight and shade the region in the wrong direction, but what that does is it makes the feasible region appear white instead, which is more useful for seeing it on the CAS. Alright, so there's one. Now to add another, I press tab, and I'm going to put the others in as well. So x, I'm going to put is less than 0. Should have done that the other way. We're flipping the signs. The last one. Alright, so this is our feasible region in the middle here. Now, to do sliding line method, what we're going to do is we're going to plot two different lines that are parallel with the objective function. So the objective function here has a specific gradient. If we rearrange for y, we could find out what the gradient is. But the way that you plot a parallel line to it really easily is simply by choosing two random values for z. So the first line we're going to plot is 10 is equal to 3x plus 5y. And then we're also going to plot a bigger one. We're going to plot 15 equals 3x plus 5y. And the reason we've done this is because we want this to increase. Because we want to know what direction the line moves on the graph if we keep the gradient the same but increase z. Because we're looking for our maximum profit. So if we kept increasing, which direction on the graph would that line move? So let's just plot these two lines now, and you'll see a little bit more about what I mean. So if we press tab, we're going to do the first one, which is 10 is equal to 3x plus 5y. You can see it's down there. Now if I add another one, I'm going to put 15 equals 3x plus 5y. You can see it goes up a bit. Now, what that tells us is that actually, by increasing the value of z, which is what we want to do, up to a maximum, it moves the line in that direction. So we're now going to use that to work out what the final corner would be if we kept going up. So I'm going to use this diagram now, and I'm going to keep tracing parallel lines to this. And you can do this on a page with a ruler. Okay, I'm going to keep going up until I get to the last point that I can get to, and that tells me which corner I'm going to use. So you can see here that the last two corners that it goes through, this line, is that one and that one. So these are going to give me my maximum values. Now we can't actually use this one here because x has to be greater than 0. So this point here, which has the coordinates of 0, comma, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 0, 6, that's no good. So we can't do that corner. So it's going to have to be this corner, which is 5, 3. 5, 3. So that's our optimum solution there, 5, 3, because that's the maximum corner that we can get to. in this direction. So if we test this out into the formula, the objective function, z equals 3x plus 5y, this should give us our max value, which we know from the question, the constraint said it should be 30. So let's test it out. 3 times 5 plus 5 times 3 gives us our maximum of 30. So we should sell 5 rabbits